I think Noah is in a very he's definitely at a fork in the road. And why I say that is because now being the Olympic gold medalist in 100, being multi-time world champion in the 200, um, he's seen the success on both sides. He's ran 19.3, he's ran 9.7. Do you think that it's going to be easy for him to be able to kind of walk that rope to where he now is focused on both equally? Like he's out there running the 100 at that pace, but also running 200s close to that pace as well? Because it seems like him focusing this year, he had more of a rival with Keishane, in 100 compared to having the rivalry we used to him having like with a DeGrasse or like Kenny or even a Taboho. That's going to be a tall order. That's going to be a tall order to be able to battle on both sides. And now also you have some of these guys who kind of go from the 100 meters over to the 200 meters just like he does, but they don't have to. You know what I mean? Now they can say, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this 200-meter title. Let me just focus on the 200 this year.
I think Noah's not really. If he stays the course and doesn't talk about this 400 world record and stays away from that, I think Noah is more so about like chasing retired athletes. And when I say retired athletes, and one of them is not retired, the retired athletes would be the top five: Usain Bolt, Asafa. He's looking to get the American record within the 100, and he's looking to try to get the world record in the 200. So if his concentration areas are in these two, he had a fair shot at it last year to try and see in both years what he can do. And I think they go back and fine tune it to where he can come back and try to be a triple crown champion again at the World Championships, which will definitely set him up to be in the era of top five that are alive, man. Like you can't. It'll be kind of once he gets the triple crown again, it's kind of hard to not put him in that area. You know what I mean?
So you're saying that his goal or one of his goals would be, since he has an American record in 200, go after the American record in 100.
Why not? He's always looking for icon status, and for him to be icon status, he has to be either number one in his country or number one. Period. You know what I mean? And I think that's what he's chasing. He's chasing legacy. I mean, every time you see when he's talking about something, he's talking about a world record or a record that he wants to break. He's not talking about competing against people. He's competing against the clock.
True. I mean, that's always the level you want to get at as an elite sprinter. You always want to get to a point where you feel like your opponents aren't really your main opponent. You want to make sure that you're racing against time. You're racing against effort. You're racing against, your destiny, perfection, those kind of things, because that's where the focus is really going to lie. I remember being in such a in-state shape, like I didn't worry about the other athletes around me. I was just focusing on my race, my lane, my time, my drills, my race pattern, my angles. I was focused on all those kind of things, and that's what really kept me dialed in. Once I didn't focus on the people around me so much, I was able to hit different levels. So, that'd be a good thing for him if he does that.
But the difference between that time of you now and him, Noah has maybe 4 or 5 guys that could stop him from doing that.
Yes.
He has about 4 or 5 guys in his way.
Yeah.
It's not 1 or 2. It's about 4 or 5 guys that could put a stop to him doing that. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be an easy task for him. And being that he is already not the 200-meter Olympic champion, you know what I mean? Can he come back and get that triple gold in the 200 from that young man Taboho? You know what I mean? In which there will be more formidable opponents in this next 200 if they stay healthy. I.e., you have a few people that were injured that wasn't able to run their premier race. You know what I mean? Like they wanted to at the Olympics because of like injuries here and there.